Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody to the video portion of the Stephen Cartwright Show. And, well, shucks, like I've been missing for a couple of days, but been working on the show. Uh, just toughing it out, trying to implement uh, some new things to the show. You know, hey, I'm fighting through it, but that's what's been going on. That's why I've been missing, ladies and gentlemen. But trust me, ladies and gentlemen, the Stephen Cartwright Show ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Gonna be here. I'm gonna be back up on top of this thing on a regular basis. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special broadcast this morning. It's a video this morning. Is gonna be what's coming down the pipeline. This morning, I want to talk about what's going on in the world today. In the world today, you know, we're going to throw a little bit of modern women in it. It's just goes to shows, and, you know, and I'm going to put a lot of these women there. Some of you ladies, you know, y'all going to be sorry about a lot of the things that, you know, that you done, you know. It just is what it is. But let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. What's coming down the pipeline? You know, a worldwide phenomenon, a change in economy, power, standing with people in the world today. It's changing. You know, it's really and truly changing in the world today. And what I mean by, you know, standing in the world, you know, when you start talking about the value of your money, you're really hitting on, you know, livelihoods and people. And who's going to be able to survive the best in this? You know, a worldwide phenomenon. There's a big changes fixing to come about. You know, there is a serious shakeup, not only in the economic market. There's a shakeup in the morals and values sector of people's lives today too. Hear me close. You know, that's what it is what's happening. You know, let's talk about America. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about America. You know, let's talk about America. America has treated the customers like they were replaceable. Sure have. They treated them badly. Just like the modern woman. When America treated their customers bad, let me tell you, people, let's get off into this. You have countries that is vowing to dump the American dollar. I know a lot about this sector, the way things work in the world, because I work in it. Been a part of this sector, these different sectors. You know what's going on in the world today. I know what's going on. And see, when you do that, you have to understand, when people start talking about dumping your money, currency, that means in the world, the things that are purchased. They're not going to purchase it with your money. They're going to start purchasing the things like what we need with somebody else's money, which can cause massive inflation over here, because only thing we have is a bunch of worthless money, bunch of worthless paper that is not backed up hard by anything really tangible. See, when you treat people bad, you bully people, that is fueling you. They tend, and when you have them under a crutch for so long, they tend to take the opportunity to get rid of you when the first chance arrives. Just like the modern woman, especially the black woman. Let's lay another example. It's really not a whole lot different. This is just money. We're talking about people. People, money, or whatever the case may be. You're treating people bad, people gonna get rid of your ass. They're gonna find a way to rid themselves of you. America treated their customers bad, just like the modern woman in the black community. Them old $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 men. We're going to get into that too in some of this video, because you're going to wish that you'd have kept these guys. You're going to wish that you did not go that way with these guys. Sure is. Other countries are doing away with the dollar, with the American dollar. Kenya, Ghana, China, Russia, Saudi Arabia is even talking about doing. We know Iran, if I'm saying it right, they're going to do it. And you already have a lot of other countries that is signing up to pay for things in their own currency. That's a big thing. Now let's get off into what can happen over here. Sure can make everything go up. It can make inflation fly, slap through the roof. Oh, it's going to. Just give it a little time. It'll happen. Just like, the modern American woman being strong and independent, how they used going over there trying to bully these people. That stuff don't need no man bullying other countries. All this stuff, just trying to show you how things tend to work in its same existence, same thing, same stuff, different scenario. Same stuff, just a different scenario. That's how I keep up with these people, ladies and gentlemen. See, you have to understand. Remember, like I said in my other videos, go back and look at my video, Modern Women in America. You have to be able to look at things in more than one dimension. Bullying other countries ain't right. And going up there, let me get off into this here too. Going over there to Africa and telling these people and throwing threats at these people if they don't accept the LGBTQ people in their society. People are tired of it. People are honestly tired of it. Those people are tired of it. They're sick of the BS. They can tell you where to stick it. This is the things that's coming down the pipeline. Don't think that, America can't suffer no consequence too. Don't think that. One thing I've always told my children, and I used to tell my nieces and nephews, like when we used to go out and I used to lay examples out to them, to like people in the world. Like when we see homeless people or, a lot of people out there, I used to tell them, don't ever think that can't be you. That could be any of us. With the actions that we take in the world today. This is something that must be understood. And see, America has ran around with that arrogance, just like the modern woman done did in the black community. The black man got tired of it. And like I'm going to tell you, all those blue-collar men, I'm going to get off into it. Those blue-collar men, you're going to wish you'd have kept them. When it started coming down to it, you ain't going to think there was no dusties and bullet bags then. I bet you don't. Because it's going to happen. Too many people are dumping the dollar. Too many people are dumping the dollar. You're going to have some of these countries are not going to want to do business with the United States. They call that flexing their muscle. Now you're flexing your bullshit. And all you women out here, you strong, you independent. Some of you women up out here, it's gonna come across the board, but all that stuff that bullshit you've been talking, you're gonna be done bought your $300,000 house, but you're gonna find out when that inflation hits you nice and fat, and you don't own nothing in this country anyway, that your $300,000 house ain't gonna be worth but about 90. See, because when people start dumping your dollar, you got to remember a lot of the stuff, think about it, a lot of the stuff that is made from in other countries or that is imported, you got to remember America sent a lot of the jobs overseas. Some of those businesses are stuck there, and with them dumping the dollar, and if it's good over there for them, I don't expect them people to come back here. They ain't finna come back here. Hell no. They're not going to do that. And like I said, some of you ladies is fixing to get the rude awakening. Better understand something about trade. People used to go around the world and they used to pay their debts with the American dollar. They're not going to be paying that with the dollar no more because America is built on debt. And it used to be backed by commodities, gold, or trade. They don't have neither one now. They done blew through all that. I understand what's going on because I work in the sector. Ain't hard to figure out. So you better get your priorities straight, ladies, because you're going to need your men. I'm going to get off into that with this sector. And just because you got a house, if you got an apartment, you're fine. Save your money. Save your money. Because we're still here in America. And if you're thinking that happen, don't be surprised if your soda pop go from $2 to $6. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you don't watch it, you mess around and be seeing $10 a gallon gasoline. And then with how many enemies that America done made around the world, some of them may not want to do no damn business with you. Overseas, other countries are dumping the dollar. And, I think I just named a few. Kenya, Ghana, and Uganda's going to do it. China, going to dump them. Russia's going to dump them. Iran's going to do it, going to dump them. Iraq's going to do it. Most of the countries in Africa is going to do it. Or probably all of them, you never know. And then you see Kamala Harris going over there, and I'm telling you, in case everybody didn't know, those people ain't interested in her being over there like that. They still trying to push that LBGQ stuff off on those people. Respect those people's sovereignty and stop trying to tell people how to make their own laws. They don't be coming over here to America doing that. And that's something I be telling you ladies. With these Democrats, we done voted for them too long. I understand the way a lot of this stuff works. It ain't rocket science. But you have to have a broad understanding the way the way the economics work in the world and trade. A lot of the modern women, y'all gonna regret treating the men the way that y'all have. Because men gonna thrive through hardship. That $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 guy, he know how to rough it. He knows how to get through times like this here. So do I. That $50,000, $60,000 guy, let's take it on up. Things coming down the pipeline. He's going to be just fine. He sure is. He's going to make it. He's going to rough it. What about you? A lot of these guys, y'all, ladies, you're going to regret the things you've done. Guarantee you will. Give it a little time. Give it some time. Because it's definitely going to show itself, because America has went around the world bullying people too damn much. I wouldn't want all them gay. No. See, I still always say, I still believe God mad at this country. I still believe God is upset with this country. I ain't gonna sit there and not say that. And I'm gonna tell you something, ladies. They always expect black men to just blindly forgive and don't think, I don't think so. They always expect us to blindly forgive. That's the reason why you don't walk around and do like a lot of these jokers did. Just treat people bad. That's how they treat the country bad. They just dog them countries in Africa. Giving them high interest rates on people that need it more. All that stuff that's built up over there in Africa, them Chinese has been there to help them. Now they're rising. Now you still, you want to sit there and still be mad with them? Talking about that human rights stuff. Hey, look, those people are not abusing those people. Them people just is not going to allow their children to become abused the way they was abusing them over here in the United States, let's just name one, the Boy Scouts. They're not going to allow that stuff to start happening like digging little boys. They're not going to allow it. And I say kudos and I hats off to them. You can't tell these people to accept gayism. What's wrong with them? Well, I think some of them politicians over there, they done fell off a damn turnip truck or something. Something wrong with them. You know, that's wrong. I'm going to be straight up with you. I believe it's wrong. Saying two men can get married. Two men of the same sex getting married. Two women getting married. That's wrong. That goes against the natural process of life. That goes against everything. You violating the sanctuary of God and matrimony. God made Eve for Adam. God didn't make Chad for Adam. He made Eve for Adam. Men, throughout this major crisis, this phenomenon that's happening in the world today, men are going to thrive through it. Because it's going to get rough. I guarantee you it's going to get rough. It's going to get rough. It's going to get rough. It sure is. Look at the store shelves. A lot of that medicine that be on the shelves in the stores, like for CVS, even at Walmart, you notice you ain't seen these store shelves full like that in years. They talking about supply chain shortages. No, that's people dumping your damn dollar and refusing to continue to do business with these jokers. They send you what they want to send you. I'm telling you, they're tired of the United States bullying them. Just like the black man being tired getting bullied and mean mugged on who to vote for. Sure is.